This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Need a room? Talk to Del. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from... Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know what they do up there. Must have scared them off.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished... That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the... An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters. and we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Well, nobody asked you. See what a warrior of true metal is like.
You look strong. Come to Yorvask. The companions are my family. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. Vilkas and I have been here since we were little. Our father, even Vigner, couldn't remember. Too confusing for me. Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands.
If you wish to hunt with me, Kodlak says, but I will follow the old man's lead. My mother was a companion. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join. An outsider, eh? An order of warrior. And we show up to solve problems if the coin... We don't just take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Talk to Kodlak if you think you have what it takes to be a companion.
Warm sand. The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky. They're a city so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. An astute question, for we have found the wise trader finds the best opportunities. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
The wind, they'll never see you coming. I hope that you will come. May your bed be warm again, and your food sweet.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers. Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane. New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two Difference is, the Greymane's turn. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battle? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you.
Got something to say?
Brigands I can handle. With this talk of dragons, we'll go mad, they say.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord,
What's
please.
the meaning of this interruption?
There's no time for rash
Jarl
action.
Balgrup is not
I just
receiving
think we need more
visitors.
information before we act.
Well,
Just-
that explains why the guards let you in.
Who's this then?
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl
dragon is lurking in the
That
mountains,
is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Come to Dragon's Reach to... What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a wizard's
Farengar,
laboratory.
I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my... Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may... Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your... I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in... Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that, maybe his steward Avenici. It seems this damnable... So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon! How exciting! Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If I should attack White, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now... And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack Whiterun. There's no time to lose.
I've seen you helping the Jarl. If only all visitors to Whiterun were
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send some... I enjoy this work well and... Sure thing, it's yours for a day. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, or... It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want that... Magic is for the weak. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Yes?
Need something?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Seeing you again.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
No signs of any dragon right now. It sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with. Be careful. We need to find out what happened here.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinnareth, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Another man. Come on, fight back.
That's it! We'll bring that bastard down!
Stand a chance. You can't defeat me.
Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead. Damn good shoot, boys.
The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems.
Look at that.
Everybody, get back!
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Houseguard. You ain't an orc.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried? Shouting? What you just
That's
did?
a shout.
Must be.
Like the Greybeards on
Really
their
are
mountain.
Dragonborn, then.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in.
I'm glad you're on our side.
We taught that dragon not to
I'm
mess with
glad you're on
Whitefire.
our side. I'm glad you're on our
I
side.
can't believe we
So
actually
glad you're
killed
with
that
us.
dragon.
You better get back to Whitefire right away. Jarl Balgruuf. Want to know what happened here?
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking. Aye, that I do. I've got to. It's a sword. I made. Listen, could you take the sword to my father? Prevent. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. The city's ruled by the Jarl, but you're probably more interested in your Vasker. Mead Hall, the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside.
We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for it. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell.
Put on some clothes, you damn
A Redguard
fool.
woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith. Right then, Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Yes? Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
For the age of aggression is just about done.
Depends. Are you Is there... Are you sure? Oh no! Please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
We'll take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death we will drink. We'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alakir know where I am? Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my... I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution. They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak... Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I'd... These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alakir are close. I'm running... I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down. Don't even think about it.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing. Of our struggles, our Alfred. Money. The Greymanes have deep... Oh, and they hate it too. We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us.
And what of my... Son.
You watch yourself out.
What a poor always sets on the side for myself. My traders bring
I ain't done nothing.
Battleborn, give me your money. I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. Or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please! I really don't have any money, Bray. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
Welcome, child. The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a prop. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldred... Our tree here in... Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Tree... I think if we had some of the sap from the parent... But even if you could get to the Eldred, you couldn't... If you want to help, you'll need some... You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. It's called Nettlebane. The hag's... Your spirit is strong. It's held in a hag raven nest called Orphan Rock.
fever.
Make it stop.
So, have you got a Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet? So, have you got a Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
I work with my mother. We sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun, mostly.
Ah, you were once man. Aye. And as man, you said...
There's a...
Let me show... You have come. Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about immortal life, Talos was a Nord. Talos mastered the power of... in southern lands. So great was his reign. If you want to know more, I'm sure you... Because the so-called imp... Oh, yes. He agreed. Well, Well, let me tell you something, friend. Let them come. I have no fear. For Talos... I breathe now!
Every Hohenstein is covered
You're fine. I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward. From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
What else could it mean? So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thume or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense
If you really are Dragonborn, then Skyrim needs you.
You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to... I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense. Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on us.
Divines bless you. The only thing I remember is the old story of Tiber Septim being... No doubt those Greybeards up at High Hrothgar will talk your ear off about. Near as I can tell, a bunch of ancient... Never heard of them talking to anybody before. If they really do want to talk to you, that is an old tale. But well, long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun, and so, from that time until this, our great keep has... Ah, splendid. Our fine... The history of Whiterun begins with your Vaskr. As time passed, today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast... Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers. The Plains District is so named because most of the city's residents live in the... Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, I meant no disrespect.
May the gods watch over... Well, in the old tales, the Dragonborn here... Wolfhearth was Dragonborn. Talos too, in the very oldest tales. Back from when there still were dragons. They're the masters of the Way of the Voice. If you're really Dragonborn, they'll want to talk to you. No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And if it's the war you're referring to, no doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire, Ulfric Stormcloak, would say that I owe my allegiance to the North. The day might come when I am forced to draw my... But that day has not come yet. With good planning and constant vigilance, even now my court wizard, Farengar, we must also have ample reserves of water to... But our greatest weapon? Courage. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters.
It's just that... What are these Greybeards...
That's the Greybeard's business.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
can barely tolerate our presence on Earth!
Today, by Izmir, you did it. You killed the dragon.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. Need more
We can never rest easy. Balgrup and I share a battle. When he became Jarl, I insist. Gods, you are curious. I am charged with protecting. Powerful men have many enemies. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would be a. Take your pick. Dragons, and those are just the physical. Every day he deals with well, not yet anyway. I've got my eyes on him.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?